It's TMNT time! It's Ghostbusters time! Hello, welcome to another figure review. Today I'm going to have a look at the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Ninja Ghostbusters. Raphael as Winston Zeddemore. Zeddemore. This is the second one from the line. We already had a look at Donnie. The other two are coming up, of course. You get another look at the box. Standard box for your Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. What is this? Is that like the deluxe line or whatever they're calling it? It's not even saying anything, but yeah. This is your Playmates figures, but they're bigger and they're more detailed, and we're going to have a look at it right now. Mustache. And eyebrows. He was really rocking this look. I love this so much. Oh my god. Okay, first and foremost, have a look at size. I think they all stand about 15.5 centimeters to the top of his head. A little over 6 inches. And yeah, I just realized Donnie Egon was a lot taller because of the hair. That was about 17. It looks like he has lips. He has lips, you got the mustache, you got eyebrows, and for the rest of it, of course, you got the iconic TMNT bandana. There's even some molded detail in the hair. It feels weird, but it looks good. Feels weird, it looks even better. You got the Ghostbusters logo, and as I said with Donnie, you got shading. You got shading all over the body. You got the Raph name tag in there. You got the walkie-talkie molded in there with the belt, same thing. And once again, we don't have this detail painted. Same thing with Donnie, so I'm guessing it's... also, by the way, like, yeah, this is always the same body, right? They didn't have to change anything. I guess that's why they did the shading on it. And the shading is different. Shading is definitely different than with Donnie, so it's not completely copy-pasted. The mold is copy-pasted though, but you know, they're Ghostbusters, alright? They're Ghostbuster Turtles. What are you gonna make different? You don't make anything different. It's supposed to be that way. And I don't really know, I just realized that. Look at his neck. Okay, they screwed that one up, like it just kind of stops over there. And weird with the paint also. You have some dark green that just goes up there, so... Gonna go over the articulation real quickly because it's super standard and it's the same for all of them. You have the head on the ball joint, you can rotate that around, you can bring it back and forth just a tiny teensy bit, it wriggles around and it goes side to side. Same thing, you got everything else is on a hinge that's pegged in, so you can bring it up and down, you can rotate it around, shoulder, you can bring it up and down, you can rotate it around. There is a swivel in the fist, in his entire glove department over here. So you can bring that around, nothing going on in the torso, hinge, bring it back and forth and rotate it around on the pack, and same for the knee, which, wow, this one's stiff. Let me move this one forward. This one's also stiff. Donnie worked a lot better. Doesn't really go forward that much because of how it's molded, and you can bring it around, but be careful with that. Only when you straighten it out, because when you kind of move it forward, it's a lot harder to do so. So don't do it. And there we go. Accessories, it's the same for all of them. The difference is they all come with a different ghost. You got Slimer for Raph, and it does have a little bit of a base. He's hollow in the back, it's just like cut off here. Then we have the Ghost Trap. You have a sticker up here, that's all the paint that really is on it. Just a little bit of a bummer, and I don't know, it's just solid black. Same thing goes for the PKE meter. I love the mold, but I miss some paint, or at least a sticker over here. I said that with Donnie. I'm probably just going to repeat myself for each and one of them. And a proton pack. It has the same thing. It's very nicely molded, but it could use a little bit of paint. Also has the energy effect over here. You have a red beam for Raph. You had a purple one for Donnie, so I'm guessing blue and orange are coming up in the next two reviews. And you can spin it around. Over here, a little bit of an action feature. Nothing too great, but yeah, it's good. And you have straps, so you can put it on your turtle, which is on very tightly. And also you have a very long cable actually. And I once again forgot to mention that you have something to hold on to your proton pack, laser, gun, whatever, the front part of your proton pack. And I didn't demonstrate how to hold it with Donnie, but he does hold it, and he does hold it fairly nicely. You have the grip in the back over here. Now, of course, I'm struggling with it. Push it in with a little bit of force, so you have the back holster of it, and still can adjust it in the front. He does not really hold this part. I mean, he's not supposed to really hold that tightly. If you want it to be a little bit more tight, you can still have this little piece over here, where I kind of like to just jam it in a little bit. Of course, then he holds it very high, but regardless, he does hold it. It does work, and you can spin it around. Whee! And it's gonna bring me to the final thoughts. What do I think about this figure? I mean, just like with Donnie, I'm amazed with the shading. The mode, of course, is very good. It's always the same mode. That's not really a complaint. It's just something there. They didn't do any small changes. They could have, but I mean, at first, it's a kid's toy. So I don't want to rag on it too much. I think Playmates, for Playmate standards, this is pretty good. The only bad part that sticks out a little bit is somewhat of an unclean paint job. With his hair, you got everything you need. You got all the accessories you need. You got your Slimer, you got your proton pack, PKE meter, and whatnot, and the articulation is basic, but it's Playmates. There you go. I do recommend this guy, and that's gonna do it as usual, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget, if you enjoyed this review, hit it up with a like and subscribe to the channel so you can stay tuned for more figure reviews, gameplay stuff, and whatever the Ninja Ghostbusters want.